Jalalabad, the largest city in eastern Afghanistan, not far from the border with Pakistan. There's just under 4 weeks to go until the country's parliamentary elections. The streets are littered with campaign posters. More than 150 candidates from this area are vying for a seat in the Afghan parliament. Among them is Member of Parliament Doctor Farooq Meranai, who's hoping to be re-elected.
I will try to imply the rule of law. I will try to find a job for the peoples, and also we will improve the political systems.
60-year-old Dr. Meranai is Pashtun, the majority ethnic group in Afghanistan. His two brothers were killed during the Soviet war. He fled to Pakistan, where he worked in refugee camps. An NGO helped him move to Australia, which is where his wife and children are now. Afghan members of parliament earn around $2,000 a month. That's a plump sum of money here, but it still couldn't buy a pad like this. Dr. Meranai says he inherited some of his wealth, but it's Australia where he's made his money.
We have a business in Australia, employment agency. My two sons has a two employment agency we're working. I never worked in the government to find the money from the wrong way.
The doctor's a popular man. It's Ramadan. It's 38 degrees outside. The heat and humidity here can be exhausting, but still plenty of people flock to hear what the doctor's got to say, even women.
I always raise the issue of the women in parliament. I struggle for the women right is for 7 years. Women knows if the fundamentalist is coming because they've been in the fundamentalist systems, in Taliban systems. Really, it's really bad and hard time was the Taliban time.
The doctor addresses election fraud, says he's worried about transparency. He's already heard about one candidate buying 4,000 ID cards. But fraudulent elections aren't his only concern. He's also worried about voter turnout.
Nangarhar is the peaceful provinces, but in the 5 or 6 districts is no election. Even in the city, the Taliban is powerful. If they say to the people, don't go to the voting, they never go.
Like many other candidates, the doctor's been threatened by the Taliban a few times, but he refuses to pick an alternative to politics.
All the time I'm under threat. Just I change the tactics. But I accept this one for my country, for my peoples.
Mel Preen in Jalalabad, Afghanistan for the NATO Channel.